Rapidash fires at Mew and causes some damage to Lapras as well. Tauros fires at... Oh! Bazooka that damages Mew and Fearow since it since it exploded an old tanker, taking 129 health off of Mewtwo and a little bit of health from Fearow. Well, a fair amount of health from Fearow. What's Mewtwo gonna do now? Fire a bazooka at Tauros. Oof. Luckily for Tauros, it doesn't land near that mine. And Mewtwo gets a bazooka fired at it by Fearow, knocking it out. The only legendary Pokemon. It's the first to go. So what's Machop gonna do? Fearow always had had an antagonistic role in the Pokemon anime. If you watch the first few seasons of that, at least. Oh, Lapras is gonna get a lot of damage done to it by Machop. 72 damage, to be precise. Machop took 8 damage, but I think, yeah, that was worth it. Oh, 28 damage. I mean, dynamite damage to Tauros. Oh, it doesn't matter how much HP because Tauros got flung into the water by Rapidash. Now their little team is down to 2, so what can Lapras do now? The answer is a grenade to Machop. Fearow just drives Ditto down with a bazooka. If that just went a little bit to the left, who knows, Ditto might have gotten knocked into the water, but it didn't. And Machop shoots at Lapras with a bazooka, pretty straightforward, causing 46 damage. Rapidash is the only one left with full HP, but instead of taking advantage of that, just shoots around the place. I don't even see what the advantage of doing that was. Top of his hut, Ditto has a clear shot at Fearow, so it makes sense that Ditto just does just that, a clear shot at Fearow, causing 44 damage. Fearow throws a grenade and... Oh! Ditto stays on top of the hut, sustaining 41 damage. I thought Machop might have gone for Rapidash since, you know, it's the only one left with full health, but no, Machop instead plants a mine near Lapras, which will no doubt damage itself, but not as much as Lapras. Oh. And from its safe place, relatively safe place, Rapidash lobs a grenade at both Lapras and Machop, taking out Lapras and causing Machop to now be pushed down to less than half of its health. So Ditto, what can do? Half of its full health, I should say. Ditto, come on. You just gonna, yeah. And while Ditto, Fearow, and Machop are all fighting each other, Lapras is just gonna sit back and just keep causing all the damage, just to let them fight it out and then come and take over. And Fearow gets knocked down to less than half of full health, down to the double digits. Bye. But Fearow hits back with a bazooka. Now Ditto is under a tree, having taken 45 damage. Machop is finally gonna cause Rapidash some damage. But Rapidash, yeah, only 26. Rapidash has so much HP now that, yeah, I know who my money's on. Machop gets another grenade taken at it, thrown at it, causing 49 damage. Ditto seems like it's in a safe place, but what can it do? Oh, it's just gonna shoot the terrain, isn't it? Nope, no. Another grenade at Firo. And Firo just throws a grenade at the ground. I'm guessing that's trying to like tunnel its way to Machop, but man, you really couldn't have thought of anything better than that. Because Ditto and Rapidash are in relatively safe positions, but come on. I mean, Machop's at least having a try. Look at that. Grenade landed exactly where it should have, causing 41 damage to Rapidash. Who now airstrikes a tree. Boy, that didn't do anything. I'm guessing it's because that's where it's over Machop, but you'd have to do... You could just throw all the airstrikes you wanted. That's not going to get to Machop. And Ditto grenades Firo. Oh, Firo hangs on with 2 HP. Firo... It makes an oil drum explode, but... that doesn't really do much. Ditto is well protected by that tree. And that's a cruel joke, putting a health crate just out of reach from Machop, who just airstrikes the tree protecting Ditto. But again, Ditto is shielded by that. It's not going to do anything. Oh no, they're wearing it down. Everybody wants a piece of Ditto. Ditto has an airstrike of its own, which it... Oh! One directly hits Machop. Oh, and Machop gets a little bit burned from that destroyed weapons crate, causing 12 damage. Another airstrike, and for the first time, the airstrike actually hits Ditto, causing 10 damage. Boy, Firo really is clinging on there, because everybody wants to take out Ditto instead, including Machop, who sends in another airstrike, causing 22 damage to Ditto. Rapidash has more HP than everyone else, but this time it airstrikes Firo, removing it from play. Only 3 remain now. There has to be a winner. And Ditto wastes an airstrike. I don't think that's ever gonna work. And Machop airstrikes Ditto. It's like they're all just ignoring Rapidash. You could have airstruck Rapidash from there. Yeah, like I said earlier, Rapidash has let them fight it out, and now it's coming over to take everything. To take the title of champion. By launching a grenade at Machop, taking it out of existence. Yeah, and Ditto finally realizes, oh yeah, we should airstrike Rapidash. But it's probably too late. Though, that is impressive. Getting a mine down there to cause extra damage. Oh! What's happening? Has Rapidash used up all its airstrikes? It might just have. Now it can only shoot itself off. Now it looks like Ditto has a fighting chance. And Ditto just takes out its own shield. I wouldn't have done that, Ditto, but... Oh boy. Yep, see? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not sure what the point of that was, but... Oh! Now there's a wider area that Ditto can throw a cluster bomb at, a cluster grenade, which has caused over 20 damage to Rapidash. Now Rapidash only has 11 more HP than Ditto. If you ask me, Ditto is still in a more compromised position than Rapidash, especially with less HP. Especially since now all Ditto can do is like fire through with a handgun. Ooh! If Ditto can tunnel through there, can then get health pack. which would be a big help. Rapidash just firing through to try and see if he can, now can get a clearer shot in the future, but that also means Ditto can have a clearer shot at Rapidash. Oh, and that weapons crate. If Ditto can explode that weapons crate, that fire from that can burn Rapidash. That weapons crate is definitely now in... What are you doing? Get under the thing, Ditto. Oh, no. Instead of going under, dashing for cover, it just stands out there. Oof. If Rapidash can fire on... Can take out that new health crate, maybe some of you know... Maybe some of that can go and burn Ditto. And bring Ditto close to KO. Rapidash just expands its own bunker with a shotgun. Is Ditto going for the health pack? No, just tunneling through. Mate, if you're gonna tunnel all the way through to each other, that's a long way. That's a long way. Oh, now using an Uzi to tunnel through. It's a long way to each other. Oh boy. Using a shotgun. Alright, alright, alright. Minigunning to tunnel through. Oh boy. Oh, careful though. If you tunnel long enough, you'll get close to that mine. And if that goes off, you won't be left with much HP. This is quite the tense way to end the final round. At opposite ends of the map, slowly getting to each other. Dramatic. If I were Ditto, I would have used that tunnel through to actually get into that tunnel, but nah, no. They're taking their time. They're both taking their time to get to each other. Uh-oh. Are they... Rapidash just skips its turn. Oh, what's Ditto doing? Is it gonna... Oh, a banana bomb. Of course! So far, no one's used a banana bomb this... yet. Oh. No way. Oh. Oh! Oh, there we go. And what a way to end. To end the finals. The winner of the Pokémon tournament, Ditto. I dub thee the Pokémon Worms champion, Ditto. You know, there's probably something to be said about the Pokémon that just mimics other Pokémon being the winner of this tournament, but I can't think of anything. Ditto's prize will be a harem of Pokémon that it can breed with. Maybe like one Pokémon of every evolutionary line. If you enjoyed watching this, I have good news for you, because there's going to be a Generation 2 Pokemon tournament, so stay tuned for that.